Hello, Kaizen, and welcome back to the stream. Today we do have a staff versus community PUG. Coming into this first map, we will be doing just new characters only, since Overwatch did decide to release 5 at once, so we can do this. Um, I am Finny. I am joined with Ali, and we have Soler on the camera. Hello, Ali. How are you?
I am doing good. I am excited for today's match with the Pugs.
So I have a question for you. So are we rooting for our fellow staff members here, or are we kind of hoping a bit of a revenge on them a little bit? What are you thinking?
Um, hmm. I'll actually take the community on this one, to be honest with you.
Oh, controversial, no? As I mentioned earlier, we have the just the new characters, Ali. What do we think about that?
Um, Honestly, the new characters are actually like really fun to play. I'm actually excited to see Jetpack Cat. I'm gonna be straight up honest with
Same.
you.
If this new one took off the map, I'm gonna be so angry. I'm gonna be so fuming.
Oh yeah, I want to see
Uh,
some boops off the map. I want to see them all.
mhm. I want to see more. I want to see someone get picked up, dropped, like just as they do, as Jetpack Cat can do that. We are having BM as well. Do you reckon we're going to see a lot of teabagging here?
Probably, with 100% without a doubt, we are probably going to be seeing some teabagging.
Definitely, most definitely. We have got 7 seconds. So, what do we think? What do we think about these characters they picked? Obviously, there is only 5, so these are what they can pick. But what do we think of the new characters?
I think they're like so much fun as like we can see Domina and Jetpack Cat just flying
Hmm.
up to point. But yeah, I think these characters are just so much fun to play. Just to be real,
Hmm.
we can see they are having a fight over here on the right side, and we got a Domina getting hit, and they're pushing left. Oh, one got down. That's one. Oh, that's two for Talon. Then they're gonna push point and they're gonna secure the point.
Yeah, I think ultimately, once your tank takes the W against the other tank, it's kind of just cooked for your team, right? We saw that the Dominator from the staff side just get very early picks onto the community. Not looking great for community at the moment. I mean, are the staff just better? Let's find out.
Yeah, well, I think the community's got this. Well, we got one down, so that's one for the staff member side. Got Jetpack Cat over on the left for the Talon. We got Unrun coming back. Okay, and then on the right side we have an Unrun versus. Okay, we have all of them on the right side now. Okay, and they're gonna push over from the side over here. Oh, we got a Unrun ult coming in. Gets them. Oh, we have a Jetpack Cat ult coming in as well. See, the Onron is being taken and off the map. Onron is now gone.
Sorry, this that all is always so amusing to me, honestly. Like, what do you mean a cat's taking me off the map? Yeah, as you mentioned, we are seeing a lot of ults come out here, which is definitely looking a bit more lenient towards the community side. But we did just see it all. A pick onto Jolteon with Hypnos, then getting a pick back on to Kaz. I mean, it's looking promising for the community side. No, they might get the retake here.
Oh my gosh. The freaking Onron just saved herself. Okay, the Onron literally just saved herself from getting dragged off the map by the Jetpack Cat. So that is one heck of a good play from the Onron on the community side.
Yes, 100%. We are seeing some huge plays between both teams. We have got an ult coming from Maka. I'm hoping to see that, especially as a retaliation to this on-run ult, which we do see come out right now from Maka, which is an absolute huge ult. What do you think about Mizuki's ult?
I think his ult is perfectly good for saving people from shatter or it could be high noon, or it could be anything. I just think his ult is very good for blocking those.
I mean, it could definitely save you from that combination of Jetpack Cat and Noon. I think earlier, Soler mentioned she calls it GG's Go Next, which I think is a great example of what it is.
Yeah. We can see the
We have
Domina going up on height over here. Then we can see the Onron over near Mega pushing over to this corner, trying to get a little peek of angle over there. We have the Misuki getting the Domina. Oh, we have a trade over on the point. Wait, we have the Enray on the staff side going to use his ult. And that will be a point taken for the staff side.
Yeah, they just used the rules correctly there. Like, they needed to get some out to get this retake, as it is 77 to 87 at the moment to the staff side. The community really did get onto the point here. However, the B did got a pick on Sleepy Duck, but then we did just see the Amran get a pick onto the Jetpack Car, which could be a lenient way for the community side to retake this map again. However, Kaz does manage to pick off Korean Gamer.
Yeah,
Oh, and it is now 1-0 to the staff team. I mean, I thought it was very dominant to the staff team at first, and then we did just see the community just lock in, and they managed to get 77%, which I think is quite a respectable percentage, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I think it is respectful for that. But now we have the well, which will be a very good spot for. It would be a good spot for the Domina, or it could be a really good spot for Jetpack Cat. Which I'm gonna say it's for Domina because Domina can push people, and that can essentially knock them into the well, causing a lot of pain for each side.
100%. I mean, Domina's a very dominating tank. I mean, it's in her name, Domina, but she's definitely came out and proven that she needs to be probably a tank you need to learn, because she's definitely got the potential to be a carry potential. But we are not seeing anyone change off these roles. We are just keeping to the exact same, which I think is definitely working for both teams at the moment. We just need to see a bit more from the community side just to be able to take this map, right?
Yeah, 100%. They just gotta be have coordination and just work together to beat the staff.
Mm-hmm. So we are going to see them both try and get a bit of a touch on this, but Maka does manage to get a bit of a Mizuki diff here. However, Kevin Thomas is not having it. Getting a pick onto Redacted. We are going to get the point flip to the staff team. However, we are quite even at the moment with the community side, managed to get back just a little bit quicker. However, Sleepy Duck does get a pick onto Maka here, which is a great first pick with Kaz, then get a pick onto Hypnos with B, also getting a pick onto Kevin Thomas. I mean, it's looking like it could go either way right now, but I do think Staff has more numbers. However, Jolteon does manage to get a pick onto Kaz, which means I think the community are going to be able to take that push here, as the Staff side has no tank at the moment. If they can just get their team back with Jetpack just being able to carry them all back, it was definitely needed. So ult percentage wise, I mean, we are seeing some come out, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. We're seeing some very good stuff coming out of this. Oh, we have the Jetpack Cat over on the... Oh, Jetpack Cat just got eliminated by the Sleepy Duck. Then we have the Domino over here on the Onron, on the mini side over here. And the Onron gets out from over on the left. Now we're going to have a team fight on the left side or on the point.
Yeah, and we did get a point switch as well towards the community side, which is definitely what they needed. They needed a bit more momentum. However, we do see Jochon use a jetpack ult just to take off Maka. Oh, poor Maka, bless her soul. We did see another jetpack ult come out from the staff side. Unfortunately, not able to grab anyone off the map, but Redacted does manage to get a pick onto Sleepy Dog with Jochon. Then get a pick onto Redacted, and Korean Gamer then get following up and getting a pick onto Wonderful here.
Oh, we have the Domino come over here on the Mitsuki. Now we're going to have a fight over on the right side, which is a little tricky and difficult, I would say. But now we have the Domina, the Onron over here. The Onron gets the Mitsuki, and they're gonna ult on the right side. And we're also gonna see 2 more other ults. The other one kind of missed on the top over there. Didn't get any value, but Mitsuki got the Onron, and the point is now officially flipped.
I do want to mention there was a little cat fight in the air at the moment with a Jolteon and
Oh, there was?
Wonderful.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, and honestly, it's the funniest thing to see. Jolteon did come out the winner there, but with both sides being quite even with the percentage right now. However, the staff are just taking a little bit of a head here, with Wonderful getting a pick onto Korean Gamer and Kaz then getting a pick onto Jolteon. We did see the Mizuki ult come out from the community side, unfortunately not able to save the team, but they do manage to get this point switch. However, the staff side does have a bit more numbers here. I don't know why they're not trying to rush in, as Hypnos is quite low at the moment.
Hypnos is getting healed right now by the Jetpack Cat. Got the Mitsuki getting hit by the Domina ult on the back. We're going to see a fight on the right. We got Hypnos taking out the other Domina. We got Hypnos being taken out by Jetpack Cat on the right, and we have Mitsuki getting eliminated by Mitsuki, and we have B getting rid of Korean Gamer.
Yeah, we are seeing the Jetpack Cat fight in the Jolteon is going to have to leave as they were losing. But Kevin Thomas does get a pick onto B. We have this Jetpack ult. Are we going to use it to try and pull someone off the map as a last-minute attempt to try and take this point back, as it is 94% to the community side? We have got the touchdown from the staff. They are going to be able to get this point switch. You do have this Jetpack ult. However, from the side of the community side, you do have this Dominant ult, which can be proven to be very strong if you just don't shoot your own teammates.
Oh, and what a good freaking ult counter by Hypnos to take out the Jetpack Cat before getting taken off the map. We're going to see Hypnos being taken out by K. Oh, we got K being taken out by Sleepy Duck over on the center. We have the Emre. We have Emre being low on the point over here by the other Emre. We have the people over here on the left. We got a point flipped, and we got a point secured for the community side.
Yeah, I mean, 1-1 to both teams. I mean, they're definitely both showing their own dominance. I mean, that map was even closer. It definitely just seemed that the community side just needed to lock in a bit more. And so they did, as they did manage to take that point. I mean, it's all or nothing at this point. Is there any standout people at the moment? I mean, I'm really loving these Jetpack Cat fights. I can't lie. They are so entertaining to me.
Honestly, true. The Jetpack Cat fights are absolutely amazing. I'm also liking the counter ult from Hypnos last round, from saving herself from being taken by one of the Jetpack Cats, I will say.
Yeah.
But now, we're gonna get the Jetpack Cat. What's that? Jetpack Cat, freaking Onron over on the right side. We're gonna get the air fight with both Jetpack Cats.
Which we do love to see, which Jolteon is trying to get redacted nice and early here. Unfortunately, I think the Jetpack Cat did drop him into the other team, with Wonderful then getting a pick onto Korean Gamer. It's definitely so fun to see the dynamic of Jetpack Cat. I mean, the things that cat can do is just so funny.
Yeah, when you get the there's a perk with him. If you get the one of his major perks, you can boot people right off the map, and that can easily get him just so off the map easily.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Like, if you just know when the timing is right to do it, then you will have no issue with just being able to do that. I have full faith that both Jetpack Cats can do that, as we have to see Wonderful get that pick onto Korean Gamer as well. A nice early pick for the staff side. However, Redacted does get caught out by Hypnos on this Domina. We are coming up to this Jetpack Cat ult from the staff side. However, from the side of the community, we haven't got any ults just yet.
What we can see over here on the right side, which is the Jetpack trying to pick up the Domina. But now we have the Mitsuki getting eliminated by one of the Jetpack Cats. Oh, we have both being taken out by Redacted and K over on the staff side. And now we're going to see if they can defend the point before getting it flipped. No, and then the Emirate is just taken out by Redacted.
Yeah, as you mentioned, they were so close to getting that point switch. However, now, after that fight, they do have a few more ults here. They are coming up to this Emery ult, and also this Jetpack ult which definitely can be a bit more lenient towards the community side, as it is 68% on this point for the staff right now. They do need to sort it out. We did see a jetpack ult come out pulling this Dominator away. However, Maka does manage to get that pick onto Korean Gamer. We are getting, I'm throwing hands in the chat.
Oh, we have Redacted with his Redacted got sleepy with the and we probably won't see them touch point. Well, the Cat got the Domina, but it's gonna be too late as the staff has officially won this round of the Pugs.
I mean, yeah, the staff won that one. However, the community side definitely did give a members coming in as well. So who knows? I mean, this is not to say it's over for the community, as we have quite a lot of people who just joined then. Definitely enjoyed the Jetpack Cat fights. They were always so exciting, especially the combination with Jetpack Cat with certain characters. I'm excited to see. However, coming into this next game, it will be any character they want to pick. So, do you reckon they're going to stick to some of the new characters, or do you reckon they're going to bring in some other people?
I'm pretty sure they're going to be bringing in some other people because they want to play who they're more fond with and not the people who
Yeah.
they don't have that much time playing with.
Well, all right, guys, and we are just going to go to a short little ad break just to sort out a bit more of these teams again. As I mentioned earlier, we have a lot more people coming in. So give us literally about 2 minutes, guys, and we will be back. Thank you. Hello, Kaizen, and welcome back. We are going into the second map, Talonified Rialto. We did see last map staff were able to take the win. However, we've got a new set of community members in. Will this change for you? Do you know any of these people, Ali?
Yeah, I know some people on the staff and community side. Like
Hmm.
I know the Roadhog on the community side, and I
Interesting.
know Flax over on the other side.
Yeah, so we are gonna come out with no new characters from the side of the community. However, we are keeping that Jetpack Cat on the staff team. We are having Maka on this Diva, Kaz on this Widow, and Flax on this Genji, and Redacted on this Anna as well. We are seeing both Annas from both team. Yodin is kind of looking here to get a little boot kill, a bit of sneaky boot kill onto Maka. However, not able to get it as they were taken in by the wall. Apian does manage to find Redacted though, with Kaz looking to get this little snipe kill off the high ground, but Daniel does manage to pull Maka in, getting them very low, but Wu finds Flag Shark as well. It's looking very promising for the community side. Maka keep catching these hooks from Dear Daniel. Apian then also managed to find Kaz. I'm wondering if Kaz is going to be able to switch here, just because sometimes Widow it just isn't the pick just for this first point, my personal opinion. However, we do see them switch over to Emery with Flax, then get a pick onto Yoden Wolf as well. Like thing. I mean, what do we think of that fight then? Flax is managing to find another pick onto Apian, so what do you reckon?
I think it's gonna be depicting of if they can come back and regroup, or if it's just gonna be a push from the staff side to
Hmm.
shorten them out over on the community side.
Yeah, and ult-wise, like, what are we thinking?
I'm probably saying that that their Sojourn probably has ult, or the Emre could possibly have his ult already, because if you hit shots with Emre to the head, you can get ultimated easily with him, or might be yeah, just the Emre or the Sojourn on both sides.
Yeah, and we are coming into this fight with Dear Daniel getting an early pick onto Kaz here, managing to stop this push from the staff side with Wu jumping off the map. I'm pretty sure they got pulled off from this jetpack cat ult. We are coming into this fight with just a few ults from both teams. We are having Redacted almost having Nano, Flax having that Soldier ult, with Maka also having that Diva all. However, from the other side, they pretty much have all ults here. We are seeing the jetpack ult come out with Maka getting two picks on Apian and Yodin. I mean, what a pull that was, right?
Yeah, that was a really good pull for Cat Bomb, to be honest. And we also see that the Bob got nanoed over on the side over here. It's the Ana, and yeah, that's how they get this point.
Yeah, do you have any like knowledge to share for us just on like how this jetpack ult can like combo with so many ults?
Oh yeah, you have Bobcat, which is a Jetpack Cat slash Bob, where Jetpack Cat carries Bob around,
Oh
and Bob
right.
can actually get the enemies. Or you could have High Cat, which is a high noon type of Jetpack Cat combo, where Cassie
Yeah.
can ult, and it's just end there when that happens.
Hmm.
Or what we just saw with Bomb Cat, with the Diva Bomb being carried.
Yeah, and we are seeing a few ults come out again from Kaz as well. We did get a Nano as well come out as well onto this Kaz. Not able to find anyone as of right now, but Maka does manage to find this Roadhog from Dear Daniel. Unfortunately for them, they do not have a tank now on the community side, which probably means that the staff are going to be able to get a bit more push here. As you don't have a tank, Apian is falling low. Managed to get healed from his team, however, falling low once again. Maka is going to be able to find Apian with Flat Shot, then finding Cheese with Yodin, then get a pick on Redacted. Unfortunately, it's not enough as Kaz finishes off Yodin with Flax, then get a pick onto Wu. What do we think of that fight? I mean, it was quite a quick one, no?
That was honestly quite a quick fight from over on the staff side, because of they're regrouping and they're communicating each other very well. If the other team doesn't, if the other team like does communication and such, we could see some really good fights.
100%. I mean, however, we did just see Cheese get a nice early pick onto Flax. However, Maka managing to get a pick onto Wu with that jetpack cat pull as well. Apian falling low, but we did get a bubble coming out from the start. However, Redacted does manage to pick off Apian. However, falling quite low. Are they going to be able to get a pick onto the Ana? We have the Soja ult from Flax, and we are coming up to the Soja ult on Apian as well. I mean, it's definitely going to be interesting to see if they're going to be able to push it here. However, the staff are just running over them at the moment. Yodin then getting a pick. Yodin then getting picked off, sorry, and Flax then getting a pick onto Cheese. I mean, we're getting very close here. 3 minutes left, I mean, on the push.
Yeah, honestly, it was just a very, very good push from the staff side over of things. So we're gonna see if the community side can also pull off a really good push as well.
I've just got... Yeah... No. So we did just get a greetings, guys. If you don't know what that is, me and Ali will be saying greetings together. I mean, on the count of 3, right, Ali?
Yeah.
Right, 3, 2, 1.
Greetings.
Oh God, I hate it.
Actually, we have 2, so we have another one to do because of the password thing as well.
Oh, do you want to do the countdown?
Let's do it. Alright.
Go
3,
on.
2, 1. Greetings.
Greetings. And just in time for us to say greetings, Redacted just fall off the map. Feeling that the same way, to be honest, but we are getting picked up from our jetpack cat. We are looking at the pretty similar comps. However, we have Cheese on this Widow, Wu on this Kiri as well. And from the other side, we're not really seeing many changes. We are getting Kaz still on this Emery, which I did think done quite a lot in that last fight. And Wonderful as well, and Maka. The combination with the jetpack cat bomb is definitely viable. No, don't do it, cuz. We are getting a bit of a push here from the community side. I mean, with the staff side having 3 minutes on the clock, you definitely need to get some early picks, which we do see from Cheese getting a pick on Redacted and a headshot kill onto Flax as well. Which is huge initiating picks for the community side. Maka falling very low, unfortunately getting taken out of mech by Dear Daniel. But Kaz does manage to get a pick on Apin, but unfortunately it's just not enough as Daniel does get that pick onto Maka. And Wu getting a pick onto Kaz, with Cheese getting another headshot kill onto Wonderful. I mean, where was this Widow in the first bit, right?
Yeah, it just took a while for them to come out, probably because they wanted to play Widow on the attacking side, if I'm gonna be honest. Because defense over here on Widow is just not that great. And we see Widow picking off Redacted and Yodin getting Flax, and we get to see another Widow on Widow violence. We see that Dear Daniel is... Yep.
No.
We see Dear Daniel pushing up to the past spawn of the defenders. We see he's really going in there with the D.Va heading up on the left. And we have the ult coming in from the Widowmaker on the community side.
Yeah, unfortunately, Flax does manage to get that early pick onto Dear Daniel. Might be able to stop this push here, unless Cheese is going to be able to get a few picks once again. But Maka is going to fully dive this Widow, hoping to get that pick, which Maka does manage to do. We are going to see a bit of just a clearance here, with Flax getting a pick on Yodin, Maka getting a pick on Apian, and Flax getting another pick onto Wu. I mean, it was a really good retake there. Getting that early pick onto the Zarya definitely helped their team out, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because if you have a Zarya that's still up, she can deal so much damage with just timing up the bubbles and just mowing down with her right click or left click.
I mean, we did just see a Widow off there, and I mean, Kaz just managed to get that first pick. Then also getting the follow-up pick onto Yodin. We are getting this ult come up on Wonderful. Unfortunately, not able to grab anyone. So ult-wise, what ults are you expecting to see in this next fight?
We're probably going to be seeing Cat Bomb with the Diva and Jetpack Cat, or we could possibly see a Zarya grab. Oh, we got the Widow ult from the staff side going up, and we got to see the Ana getting eliminated by the Widow.
Yeah, following this Widow ult, Cheese is going to look for a pick, but Wonderful is looking to dive them. However, have you fallen in too deep as Flax does get a pick onto Apian? Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely expecting to see that Zarya ult come out as well, and maybe with a combination of the Emery ult as well. We does have this Kiri ult, however, Kaz is just going to shoot him in the head, so you know, fuck that all, I guess. But we have got 3 minutes on the clock. You have got time just to regroup and really think about how we're going to deal with this Widow. Cheese needs to get this pick onto Widow. However, Flax is going to come out here, but Maka does manage to find that pick onto Cheese, but Cheese does get a pick onto Flax. We are getting a bit of an ult cluster here. We are seeing Emery ult come out with also the combination of Zarya ult as well. Kaz does get a pick onto Apian, but Dear Daniel is managed to get the D.Va mech out with Golden getting that pick onto Mackin. Maka, sorry, not Mackin. Shout out Mackin, I guess. With Yoden then getting a follow-up pick onto Kaz as well. I mean, definitely promising for the community side now. You've got 2 minutes on the clock. You've literally got just a little push. Do you reckon they're going to get back in time?
Yeah, they're gonna get right back in time. They used 2 of the Kiriko ults to get back and counteract it, and we're seeing some good trade-offs from both sides.
And Daniel managed just to clear up with Apian following up on that on the Genji to get that pick on the Wonderful. However, Maka is going to get picked onto Daniel. We are holding it down with just the D.Va and the Genji, both falling very, very low. However, Cheese is going to get this follow-up pick. Unfortunately, gets picked off by Kaz on this Tracer. I mean, we've got a few swaps here, right? We got Yoden swapping to this Moira, with Kaz then swapping to this Tracer. What do we think about these swaps?
I think these swaps are going to be really good for both sides to like even it out a little bit, but I think it's still going to go for the community side is still going to pull up and get the point over here if they just group up and everything.
Yeah, they just get these picks. I mean, we did manage to get a pick onto Kaz, and then Cheese following up and then getting a pick onto Wonderful as well. It's looking quite promising for the community side as Apian just managed to find Redacted. They're falling very low with Kaz able to finish Apian off. Maka is forced to pull back just a little bit just to get a bit of healing as Flat also is quite low. We are forcing this community into a bit of a box here. You've got 60 seconds left and you need to push this. We are seeing this all come out from Jetpack Cat. Unfortunately not able to find Daniel as he does manage to get the bubble off right nice and early. Kaz is clearing up, however, getting that pick onto Daniel Wu, and then Maka finishing off Cheese as well. I mean, 40 seconds. Would you be nervous in this situation?
I think they would have to group up. All of them would have to group up literally just so they can push. Because if they don't group up, it could just not work and they could get picked off one by one, or they could literally get cat bombed again if they don't.
Yeah, I mean, as you just mentioned about not gripping up, Wonderful does manage to find Cheese quite early. I am thinking at this point you should probably try and get off this Widow as it's working, but it's also like not enough for your team to push in. However, as I say that, Yoden does manage to get that pick onto Kaz. We did see that Widow come out, unfortunately gets picked off again by the Jetpack Cat, with Maka able to cancel this Apian ult, unfortunately, but we are gonna have this ult come out for Dear Daniel, with Maka then following it up with that with a D.Va bomb. Yoden is falling quite low, with also Wu falling quite low as well, getting pushed by Kaz very heavily. Kaz is managing to find them here, with Kaz also going to pick onto Dear Daniel. It is looking like it is over for the community, and staff are going to take another map. I mean, 2-0 to staff at the moment. What do you think?
I think that it's gonna take some really good communication and really good playing with the team in order for the community side to come back and win this.
I think it's hard for the community a little bit just because we have to constantly swap out these players, so you're not able to get like a footing with your team. But we still have 3 maps to go. It is possible for you to pull that game, guys. We are just going to go to another little break just to sort out some teams as well. So please stay tuned, guys. Hello, Kaizen, and welcome back. We are hopping into the Brighter Kings row, right? We are seeing a few more changes on the staff side. We have got Jolteon in as well, and Ali, who was my fellow caster. Good luck to my fellow caster, right? On the other side, we have Cowgirl in, Corona, Agent Cody, and Korean Gamer and Vibin. So out of these lot, I only really know Korea. Corona and Cowgirl. So Corona, I remember being a very good DPS. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they play here. Coming into this now, we are gonna see Jolteon on this broken tank domino with Vibing getting a very early pick onto Ali. Unfortunately for my co-caster, um, we are seeing a bit of a commotion near this statue here with Jolteon falling very low. Unfortunately, with the charge coming out, unfortunately not able to find Jolteon is going to be forced back just a little bit as Agent Cody is just not wanting to take damage and also wanted to try and avoid the team taking damage. We do get a charge onto Jolteon, getting that early pick onto Korean with Vibe, and then also getting a pick onto Flak Shark as well. I mean, we are seeing a bit of a just Widow dominancy in these games recently with Ali, then also getting a pick onto Corona. Is this what the staff team need just to get this push here, as it's not looking very great for them at the moment? Every fight has just been very dominant to the community side. However, we did to see 2 maps of the staff taking a W. So is it time for the community to just do the exact same here? We have got a few ults coming up. Vibin is about to have this Widow ult as we do kill Maka. And from the staff side, Ali's looking to be the only one coming up quite close to their ult. With the Widow ult, it's can be very useful just to get insight on where the team is. We are seeing Wonderful is also looking for a little flank here on this Widow. Jolteon is going to switch over to the D.Va, but Vibin is going to get another pick onto Ali. It's looking very unfortunate for the staff team as Vibin is just clearing up on this Widow. As I mentioned earlier, we are just getting pure Widow dominance here from both teams in general for the past 2 maps. As we have seen this Widow come out from Vibin, getting a very early pick onto Ali, kind of just keeping them in spawn at the moment. What are they going to do? I mean, I definitely think we need to sort this Widow out nice and early. However, even in an attempt to do that, Vibin is going to get a pick onto Flax and Maka here with our Jetpack Cat still just chilling in this room. Please tell me you're watching this. just the gameplay of this Jetpack Cat, just chilling, waiting for the opportunity, right? With Vibin getting another pick onto Ali. It is just seeing like Vibin's getting these very, very early picks. We are just going to have to try and jump on them. As we are just not able to do anything without picking this Widow off. We know they're in this room. Are we going to be able to dive in? Which we do manage to dive in. Jolteon getting that pick onto Vibin, which is exactly what we need. However, Agent Cody does manage to get that charge onto Jolteon. However, Korean Gamer then gets a pick onto Flag Shark as well. I mean, we are getting a huge chatter come out, finding this D.Va, unfortunately not able to finish him off as you are very low. Ali is going to get a pick onto Corona with Jolteon following up on that, getting a pick onto Agent Cody. Ali then getting another pick onto Cowgirl and then getting a follow-up pick onto Korean Gamer. As I said, just pure Widow dominance. Flat Shark is going to finish this off, getting a pick onto Vibin. I mean, we have ults from both teams. Cowgirl does have that orbital ray and Corona is coming up quite close to that all Sojul. However, Jolteon does manage to have this D.Va bomb. Are we going to see the Jetpack Cat with the D.Va bomb again with Flax coming up to his pulse? We are hoping to see a nice sticky pulse from this Flax, but we'll find out as we do see Barbie getting 2 picks here onto Ali and Wonderful. However, we did see that Jolteon does manage to get that pick onto Corona. We have got the Widow come out from Vibin, definitely looking to see where everyone else is, as Agent Cody does manage to find Flax with assistance from that Widow ult. We are getting a Jetpack ult come out, finding someone? I can't see where this is. But Jolteon does manage to get a pick onto Korean Gamer with Agent then following up and getting that pick onto Maka. It's looking quite even for both teams. Both teams are down at support. It's just see who can get the better support ult out at the moment, as Cowgirl does have this ult, however, not able to get it out as Jolteon does manage to find that pick. We are getting that huge push onto Viben, unfortunately, not able to finish him off, but Flax is managing to take Agent Cody out with getting another pick onto Viben as well. Definitely a good fight from the staff team there. Again, I feel like your main issue right now is just sorting out Vibin, because that guy is just killing your team, your whole team. Once you figure that out and you get these picks, as you've seen, they're not able to do as much, especially with the whole team in your face. um, but Cowgirl just still have this orbital race, so is it worth just being able to get that out early, as Flagshark does get that pick on Vibe, and then also getting a pick onto Korean Gamer as well. We are seeing Reinhardt having to retreat here. Are we going to chase it? I don't think it's worth it, because at the end of the day, you just don't need to chase that. Corona has swapped over to this Tracer to probably try and match Flagshark here, as he is just doing a lot of dominance on this Tracer. We have that Widow ult once again from the side of the staff, and also this Moira ult. We're still yet to see this ult come out from Cowgirl, but I imagine we should be seeing it soon, especially with the fact that the staff are really close to pushing it once again. However, Wonderful does manage to get that pick on the Vibin. Is Vibin going to swap off this Widow? It's going to be interesting to see, or do they want to keep this Widow for a bit longer, which we do see them switch off. Cowgirl does get that pick onto Flax, and the community are looking to get a hard push here with the orbital ray coming out from Cowgirl. This is definitely time to get a heavy engage. However, Ali has none of it and does get a pick onto Cowgirl, with Ali then getting picked off by Agent Cody, and Jolteon getting a pick onto Corona. We did see that Shatter come out, finding Maka. Jolteon is kind of forced to try and appeal for his DPS there, as unfortunately they do get picked off. Unfortunate, but Jolteon does get picked onto Agent Cody, which means they are going to be able to push this point, leaving them 2 minutes to get to the final point. I do wonder, though, is that enough time for them to push in, as this last map part of the map is very hard to push into, as the spawn is literally right in front of them. Um, but it's going to be interesting to see, as we do have this D.Va ult. Are we going to see this jetpack ult come out with the D.Va? I would love to see that come out once again, but Vibin just get an early pick onto this Tracer. Definitely needed to swap that cast for that Tracer, as Flax was just getting free will in their back line. So it's nice to see them see that and switch onto it, as it's definitely what was needed. The Vibin to get another pick onto Wonderful. Corona has also swapped over to this Ashe as well. Ali is staying on this Widow, unfortunately getting picked off by Vibin. Jolteon still has this D.Va bomb. I wonder if they're not trying to use it aggressively with this jetpack ult. I'm trying to use it more of like another life. But it's going to be interesting to see what they want to do with that, as it can be useful with a jetpack ult, as we've seen it in the previous games with Mako on D.Va and Wonderful still on that jetpack cat. We are seeing them pull it out right now. Managed to find two, Cowgirl and Corona. We are seeing the High Noon come out, but we are just going to DM it the whole time with Agent Cody, then get a charge kill onto Ali. We have got this Reinhardt in our backline. Are we going to look behind us and see that we've got another 1 point? You've got 40 seconds left on the clock. We need to stay on this point. The ult is coming out from Wonderful, unfortunately, to get cancelled, as Vibin is shutting it down. Vibin's been a very dominant person. Same with Ali as well, my amazing co-captor. It's lovely to see them get these nice picks here. However, I think the staff team aren't going to be able to really do anything with this, as Cowgirl does manage to find Flax. We are kind of forced to take this 4v5 here, as you have 10 seconds left on the clock. Are they going to touch this point? As you literally have 4 seconds left, you need to get onto this point right now. We do manage to get this touch nice and early. However, we do see a Shatter come out from Reinhardt, finding Jolteon, finding Flax, managed to get that pick with Vibin following up, getting that pick onto Maka. However, Ali does get 2 picks here onto the Ana and the Ashe as well, but Vibin does find Jolteon. You do not have the numbers here, with Vibin getting another pick onto Vibin. However, Wonderful is going to find Vibin. Unfortunately, they do get picked off. I mean, getting 2 points is definitely respectable, though. Like, both teams looked very good. I mean, it was definitely more lenient toward the community side, and midway through, the staff definitely just locked in, stayed together, and went down the dive route just to deal with this aggressive Widow that Vibin is giving off right now. However, then once they used that dive to get Vibin off the Widow, it gave Ali so much free will just to get these picks from the backline, which is absolutely amazing to see. And we are asking if role swapping is allowed. So it's not allowed. I mean, I have no issue with it. And we do see, yeah, in the chat, guys. So we are gonna see Korean gamer swap over to that DPS this time. We are getting Jolteon on this Dominator, and then also Flagshark on this Bastion. Definitely to deal with this Reinhardt, because the Reinhardt is generally just in their face, holding that shield up and stopping them from being able to get as much value as they can, which is definitely a good pick for the staff team, as they do need to hold them here. As I said, I think this map can actually go towards the community side, as they are showing a lot of strength here. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can do. We are seeing Corona come out on this trade side with Ali, then get an early pick onto Vibin, but Korean Gamer is having none of it with this Mercy Pocket as well, on getting that pick onto Ali. Definitely interesting to see the Mercy come out here. I mean, they might be thinking, like, we need to just go heavy power here. With Agent Cody on this Doomfist. We've not seen Doomfist come out just yet. We are seeing the Dynamite come out, and the Ash just managed to find Wonderful. However, they are able to get into cover just to keep him alive. Jolteon falling very low with this. Doomfist also falling quite low. However, Corona does manage to find Jolteon. But Flatshout does manage to find Agent Cody. Wonderful also finding Corona. We have got this Mercy res. Are we going to see them try and pull off a little res here? I would... is going to look for this Jetpack Cat, and they do manage to pick them off here with Flatshot, then get a pick onto Korean Gamer. Leaving his Mercy kind of stranded, managing to get out though as the Doomfist does come to save him. We are getting the res come out onto Korean Gamer. But Flatshark is just doing heavy damage onto this Doom, making them very, very low. Unfortunately, I just don't think the Mercy is going to be able to heal him as much. Jolteon then also finding a pick onto Vibin. Flatshark is coming up to this Bastion ult. As for the side of the community side, we're not seeing many ults come up other than maybe the Mercy and Vibin and the Korean Gamer. Staff, we have got that Bastion ult ready to go, and maybe coming up to the Jetpack ult as well. Jolteon is going to find Vibin nice and early here, kind of forcing the community side just to have to stay back just a little bit longer. We are going to see the ult cancellation come out from this Doomfist. Unfortunately, not able to finish off this Bastion, as Bastion has just ran them down with coming to be saved by Mako as well. Vibin then also getting a pick onto Jolteon. This hold is very good for the staff team. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, there was a very dominant thingy. But as I say that, Vibin does get a pick onto Flackshot, with Korean Gamer getting 2 picks here onto Maka and Wonderful, and Corona following up on that, getting a pick onto Ali. I mean, I think that's just a free point switch for the side of the community. I don't think we have enough time to stop them here, so you are kind of just forced to just regroup and just wait until we can push in again. Unfortunately, we did not get that point, so we got 4 minutes on the clock. We have Vibin though on this map in our backline. Flatshark managed to find Agent Cody. We are seeing Wonderful and Vibin managed to fight off this Vibin. Unfortunately, I just don't think we're able to get any picks here, and I think both your supports are going to get picked off. Black is also falling very low, getting picked off by Corona, and Jolteon is kind of just forced by themselves with Ali as well. Unfortunately, I just don't think it's enough, as Vibin is in your backline. Please look at them. We have seen the ult come out from Corona, managed to pick off Jolteon. Was it needed? Probably not, but hey, it's just a staff pug, isn't it? But ultimately, we have a lot of ults from the staff side, and we also have similar ults from the side of the community. So it's going to be interesting to see what ults come out. We are seeing an early ult come out from Biden, but unfortunately, I think they're just going to carry it out. As you probably shouldn't peek that, as it's just going to do a lot of damage to you unless you can have the sustain to keep you alive. Vibin is looking very low, but is going to manage to get out here. With Jolteon falling a bit about half health, as you are seeing his Pocket Ash just do so much damage. However, Flatshark does manage to pick them off nice and early. We are going to get that res, unfortunately, for the Korean Gamer. But we are going to get pushed by the Wonderful, but Korean Gamer is going to manage to pick them off as well. Doomfist does manage to get a huge punch onto Maka again, kind of forcing the staff to have to retreat here, as you do not have the numbers. Jolteon is going to get that pick onto Vibe, and unfortunately it's just not enough, as you do have the dominant Mercy Pocketed Ash here. Maka and Wonderful does have these ults coming out. They're ready to go with Korean Gamer having this Bob. It's going to be interesting to see. Probably going to see the ult come out from Maka and maybe a retaliation to that. Korean Gamer is going to throw Bob at them unless they want to do an aggressive Bob ult just to stop them from engaging. Either one works. As Cowgirl also does have this Mercy ult, definitely just trying to get some like burst healing and burst damage boosting. We are seeing both these ults come out from Maka and Korean Gamer. We are seeing the Kensune Rush and the Bob come out. Bob do something, but it's not being able to find anyone just yet. Joe's will then find a pick onto Agent Cody, which is definitely a huge pick for them. We do know that we're up here. We are getting the jetpack out, all pulling them away into our backline, into Flagshock, which does manage to get picked off. Oh, I bet Flagshock is so annoyed about that. We have got a few ults coming up from both teams again. Like, we still have that Cowgirl ult, we still have Corona ult, and we're vibing and did manage to farm that BAP ult. We are coming up to Flax's ult and also our Dominant ult. It's going to be interesting again to see. Are we going to get any of those ults out in the upcoming fight? I definitely think the community side, I wanted to wrap this up nice and fast. However, Wonderful does manage to find that pick onto Corona, forcing the community side just to stay in spawn. We are getting this ult come out from Ali, basically just making them aware of where this team is. We should see that Vibin is on a little bit of a flank here, as Jokan just shut that down nice and early. Ali then getting an early pick onto Vibin. We have got the Bob come out from Flat Shark and managed to find Agent Cody and Korean Gamer and and Corona with this jetpack out all pulling it up. I mean, I just love that combination, man. The ults have really changed since Jetpack Cars came out. You can do so much more with it. As we did just see this ult come out from Jolteon. I mean, making this tank very low, able to stop them in their track straight away as they are not able to push it in. I do feel like the Reinhardt just trying to charge in by themselves. I am thinking though, like, is the Mercy Pocket worth it at this point, as your tank really needs some help? But Korean Gamer just managed to find that pick onto Ali, and we are swapping over to Lucio, definitely trying to get a bit more pace in here as well. Agent Cody is looking to be very aggressive here. However, Flaxshot does manage to shut down Korean Gamer. However, Vibin with this Mercy as well, able to take down Flax. Agent Cody then also getting a pick onto Jolteon with Wonderful, also getting a pick onto Cowgirl. I mean, it's looking promising for the community now. You're very close to the finish line. All you've got to do is to push it out a little way. Are the staff team able to get a touch here? I don't think they are. I think it's going to be now 2-1 to the community. But we did get a last-minute touch here with Ali getting that nice little touch with Maka, and also getting a pick onto Vibin, and Jolteon able to touch this point. We have got the charge come out onto Maka, and unfortunately, Wonderful managed to get that pick onto Korean Gamer as well. I mean, it's looking very even. However, I think Agent Code is kind of just left by himself. However, Vibin just managed to get back, and Cowgirl is here to save our Ryan as well, falling very, very low. You definitely need to pump loads of heals into this tank, which you do. It's definitely allowing the staff team, though, to regroup and come back here. However, we had the C9 from the staff team. Oh, what an upset. What an upset, guys. So it's now currently 2-1 to the staff team at the moment. What a great play from both teams. However, guys, we will be going just to another little break, so please stay tuned, as we have seen the community bring it back this map. Are they going to be able to bring it back next map? We'll never know.
And we are back, Kaizen. It is right now is 2-1. The staff is winning 2-1, and we are now going to be playing on Nighttime Colosseo for our next map. So we can see the staff is running a Domina, Sim, Sojourn, and Mercy with Juno, and on the community side we can see they're rocking with a Widow, Moira, Ana, Ryan, and Tracer. Now we're probably going to see possibly the community running in with more to push bot and push them back and so on. So we're going to see how it rocks with the opener right now. You can see we have the Mercy pocketed Sojourn right now. We have the 5-strike going out from the Rhine. 2 5-strikes going out from the Rhine. Domina pushing up near the bot. Sim already using her teleport. Okay, we're going to have a fight on the left. We have the Widow taking out Cowgirl. And then we have just a fight on the left side. And they're pushing back the Reinhardt. The Rhine will pin Rhine down by Finny. And yeah, that's going to be possibly a take for the staff. We see over here we have the Widow and Moira with the Ana regrouping on the back. We have Finny taking out the Widow and Tracer taking out the Mercy. But we have the Ryan also pushing in. The Lucio booped. We have the fight that's going to be beginning right now on the bot. Ryan with no fire strike, Sim with a high beam charge. And the community is trying to take it back, but the staff is going to be taking this spot, possibly more yards right now. Oh, we have 2 eliminated. Oh, we have the Ana. No, the Ana. The oh, we have the the Ryan pinned, but he got the eliminated by the Domina. We have 2 staffs taken down right now by the community side. Yeah, now we have the community side taking the bot with the staff regrouping and trying to get this bot back under their control. We see that we have the Domina pushing the bot. Oh, we have the Mercy taken out by the Tracer, but the Tracer taken out by Finn. But the Finny gets taken out by Moira, with Flax being taken out by... Or the Flax taking out the Widow. We have the Domina with the Juno and Domina. Oh, we have a Domina elimination with the Ryan pins. But the Ryan pins the Domina all the way over to the Mega, which is going to be a retake for the staff. But right now we have the Widow ult going out for extra information on where they are. But we have the Tracer taking out Cowgirl and then recalling back over to the team. But we have the Mercy resin Cowgirl with Flax taking out Tracer. So we're going to see a pretty something of a team fight over here. A bit more fading when we have a fight right now on the bot. We have a Moira ulting and the Reinhardt shattering the Domina. With Domina getting eliminated, but we have 2 more ults with the Tracer already ulting and the Sojourn ulting. We have the Mercy rezzing with 3 staff members being taken out, 4 staff members being taken out right now, and that is a retake on the bot for these community members. Oh, we have the Domina being taken out by the Moira, the Ryan fire striking. And we have a Widow on the height trying to get... Oh, Widow taking out Flax. But Finny is taking out the Widow for community. And we have the community members taking the lead over of the staff members. And we have Finny taking out Ana. And then we have a fight now on the bot, with Tracer ulting and taking out Flax. And we have a Kiriko Suzuing, and they're still pushing the bot, but the Domina is going to try. When we have Cowgirl ulting with Juno, and Ryan pinning, Ryan getting his pin stopped by Domina. And yeah, we have a retake of the bot for the staff members. We have Finny taking out the Widow with a very good shot. Okay, now we're gonna have a fight over on the red side to get their barrier moving. Oh, we have the Domina ulting, but missing her ult by hitting a wall. We have some really good healing coming in from Sky to the Domina. Milo taking out Cowgirl, which is a big change for the team. We have two Widow ults, and we also have the Moira ulting, which actually gets stopped by the Domina push. We have a retake of the bot for the community staff, or the community side. But right now we have two ults at the ready for Ryan and Tracer to see if they can do anything with their ults to capitalize and try to get more distance from the other barrier. We have the Tracer already ulting. Oh, we have the Ryan ulting in the back lines. We have the Tracer taking out Cowgirl. Flax taking out the Moira. We have the Ryan pinning in. Ryan not hitting anyone with pin. Tracer is getting the Widow. We have a retake of the robot from the staff side. And the Sojourn is very low, so the Tracer could possibly... Oh, the Tracer's gonna run and hit the point to stop some extra distance. But we got some good eliminations on both sides of the board. We have the Ana nanoing the Reinhardt, which the Ryan's pin gets stopped by the Domina, with Domina hitting two people with her ult, which is very good because they can't hit or shoot out of the ult. We also have Ryan pinning in, but we have Kiriko ulting. Kiriko's dead. Then we have Sojourn ulting, and we have 4 eliminations on the community side, which means that the staff is going to be retaking the point. So right now, what the community has to do is regroup and not allow any more push on the robot, so they can keep their distance. Right now we see the Rhine on point fighting the Domina. We have 3 eliminations on the staff side. We have 4 eliminations on the staff side. So that is a retake for the community.
No one can hide from my sight.
We have the Widow ulting for the community side. And we also have the Tracer going and flanking and hitting Flax with a good pulse bomb, which is a really good pulse bomb from flanking. And we have Milo hitting 2 good headshots on both. Okay, we have Milo hitting 3 good shots on the staff side, which is very good, which is absolutely amazing. But we also right now have a fight on the bot, which is the Domina is low, but Domina gets 2, and the Domina gets fallen by the Tracer, with Ryan pinning all the way back. We have Tracer getting eliminated by Flax, with Ryan being slept by the Ana. The Ryan is with Moira, so Moira could possibly keep the Ryan up so they can fall back. We have the Ana nanoing the Domina, which Domina is very good nanoed, but didn't capitalize anything with it. And they're gonna hold them there. Which now we have a fight on the bot. Now we have the Ryan being nanoed by his Ana, with Moira now ulting and Moira getting Cowgirl, and now that's 3 down for the staff. Which this could possibly be it for the staff. Well, Ryan gets eliminated by the Domina, but the Tracer gets the Sojourn, and that is 2 down, and they're gonna possibly keep bot away now from the staff. Which this will be a win for the community side. So now it is 2-2 with them winning here. It is now 2-2. And yeah, that was a really, really good, I would say that was a really good performance by the community. And yeah, Milo just hitting, you see the shots right now, hitting 2 good headshots, and then hitting the Kiriko for a 3rd, which is honestly, I have to say those are like very good shots. And yeah, but right now we are gonna be heading to a little short break, but yeah, we will be right back.
Hello,
And no,
Kaizen.
how you
Welcome
doing?
back. We is now 2-2. This is the deciding map between the staff and the community. I mean, Ali, what are we thinking? I mean, who's going to take this one?
It all depends on who can do better ult management or just communicate better with their teams or just play with their teams. It all depends on who can do that, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's definitely a deciding factor in certain fights. We are looking at different comps here. We are coming out with this Dominator and also with the Diva as well. Very two different types of styles. One's a bit more diving and one's a bit more brawly. It's going to be interesting to see how both teams can do that, right?
I say it all depends on who has like the better meta or just like who can perform better on
Hmm.
any standards.
Yeah, I mean, we did just see a little trade from Kron and Kaz there. Both are down one player. However, I'm pretty sure both teams will get that player back very shortly. We are seeing Maka fall very, very low here. Manages to get out though in time. Milo then also finding Kaz with B falling quite low, and so is Calgo as well. Calgo's very, very low. Are they going to be able to pick her off here? Which Sleepy Ducks does manage to do that with Maki getting a Diva out of mech, with Maka then also getting a pick on Huyujin as well, with Milo then getting a pick onto B, with Joseon then getting a pick onto Milo. Hypnos is going to manage to res the Ana here, with Kron getting a pick onto Maka, with then Kaz then getting a pick onto the Mercy. It's looking quite even at the moment, with Kaz then cleaning up again. Unfortunately, I think for the community, we're not going to be able to push this fully, or defend this fully, sorry.
Yeah, the staff is just putting out so much damage that the community can't heal or get more advantage out from defending. So right now, it's just gonna all depends on where I said it was the healing, or it could be the meta, or like anything. To be honest.
Yeah, 100%. We did see Kaz get a pick on Huyujin as well. As you mentioned about the healing, we are just going to take out the healers here, leaving the community with not any support. Playing Diva into Domino, what did you think about that, especially with the piercing damage?
I think Domina's gonna be a really good target against Diva because Domina has a really good piercing damage, with Diva
Hmm.
has like that spread fire on her fusion guns. But the
Yeah.
unlimited ammo on the Diva is very good because Diva doesn't need a reload, Domina needs to reload. So Diva
Hmm.
can do more damage and then Domina technically. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely just picking when you want to reload and when the Dominate's reloading, trying to engage on that quicker from the Diva, right?
Yeah.
Just catch them out while they're reloading. Kaz is going to find Kron here nice and early. We have a few ults here. We do have this Sombra and this Tracer ult as well coming out. Milo is going to get that pick on Tracer though. However, I do think the staff are just going to be able to push this through this point as well. 4.5 minutes. I mean, that's a lot of time, isn't it, early?
It is a really lot of time. It possibly could be because the Tracer was over on the Defender's second spawn and just picking off the Mercy or all of them one by one. But yeah, there's a very good push by the staff right now. But we have we actually have the Diva eating the Domino ult, which is very good. That means that Domino
Yeah.
won't have her ult until way later. But yeah.
And then Kron has managed to find the Cowgirl and Maka though. Milo following up, finding that pick onto Joseon. We do see the ult come out from Kaz, unfortunately. Not able to find anyone. I mean, it was a great defense from the community. They just managed to close it in very fast and just get those picks early. And as we just seen, that Milo was getting a little staggering pick onto Kaz as well.
They have very good picks to make it so that they can regroup and do a fight. But right now we see Diva with a EMP, but the Diva bomb gets 2 people on the staff side. But that's going to be a trade of 3-on-3. So now it's going to be, oh no, we got an elimination on both sides, and we
That's
have
2-on-2.
yeah, yep, 2-on-2. But we
has
have
to
the
get a
Tracer
follow-up
getting
pick.
Milo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, we are seeing that the community are going to get back very fast, but the Reds also coming out onto Milo, just enabling the team to all be ready for this defense. However, we have got the 5v5 at the moment. We are seeing Kron looking for that hack here onto Calgo. Unfortunately, not able to find her just yet. However, Maka just find Kron. Unfortunately, not able to pick him off, as I do think Kron is going to be able to get out here. We are seeing this Mizuki ult come out. Unfortunately, for the community side, they're not able to do really anything as Maka could just find Kron, but Kron just managed to find Kaz as a trade out. What do you think about what the community comp is running right now? We are running that Mercy.
Yeah, I think their comp right now can work good, but they need to have communication with the Mercy comp. But
So
we got a DCer on the community side. So, no, we have a little bit of a DCing on the community side, but we will resolve it.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to talk about what's going on at the moment? I mean, it's looking quite dominant towards the staff side at the moment. I mean, ultimately, I do think they're running the better comp, personally.
Yeah, I just think they have to get like more like a better comp than what they're running, and but if they get like a better comp, they can deal like massive damage and other stuff as well.
Yeah, 100%. Like, we just need to see a bit more from the community at the moment. I think they're doing all good things, you know. But it's just that I just personally just believe that the comp is just different. It's a comp differential. But we are coming back into this game now. We do have our tank back. However, we have seen Iron a little bit just purely based on the fact we don't have a tank. So are we going to be able to get a touch? We have got the ult come out from Donna, able to dodge it. Unfortunately not. Milo just get a pick. And 2 minutes left on the clock for the staff side. What do we think about that?
I think it was a very good pushing from the staff side, doing really well on pushing the point. So now we're going to see if the community side can do what the staff members did, but if they can't, we'll see the staff members winning on defense.
Yeah, and just taking the W overall as it is 2-2 currently. So whoever wins this map will take the win. I mean, staff versus the community. I think the only downside to the community, obviously, is just that with so many people joining, there's so many swaps. You're not really able to get a set team. Um, but needless of that, the community have done really well despite the consistent swaps. Um, Again, I think I'm just a messy hater. I can't lie. I don't know. I just think you're not able to keep your tank up as much, which is causing your team to lose. I think personally, I don't know. I don't know what your viewpoint on that is, Sally.
Yeah, them losing their tank during that their last round, the last defense was crucial because it caused them to not have a tank up there when they needed the tank to be there. Because
Yeah.
when he DC'd, it just caused a whole lot of trouble, and yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Having a DC is definitely unfortunate. Although I do believe that it was still a bit leaning towards the staff side anyway, despite the DC. But it just didn't help at all. We are seeing Kron coming into the backline, however, Maka just managed to catch him out a bit early, forcing Kron just to have to retreat just a little bit. We are seeing Dominant on the high ground, just chilling up there, looking to get some poke damage, as we have seen that the range on Dominant's gun is quite significant. However, Sleepy Duck just managed to find B quite out early, which means you are down the support. However, you do still have this Gino who can definitely pump out a lot of healing. We are seeing this Sleepy Duck come out on this Malga, looking to find some early picks with Milo, finding Kaz and Cowgirl there as well. However, Maka just managed to find Milo, trying to even out the playing field just a little bit. However, I just don't think it's enough. As Sleepy Duck is getting this heavy damage boost, kind of getting a really good push for the community. However, no one is on the point at the moment.
Yeah, their only person that's on the point right now is the Kiriko, who is just relaxing and just watching the events unfold of a Mercy pocketed. I'm not gonna say that. I really hate this thing, but Mauga. Yeah, I hate Mauga. But yeah, we have the
Yeah,
Tracer
his
touching,
elements.
and yeah, we have the Mauga getting grouped by the dominant. Mauga is low. Mauga gets slapped. Mauga gets eliminated, and yeah, that's gonna be a really well defense for the staff.
Yeah, swapping over to the Ana is definitely what was needed there, as the Mile get without an Ana is just really hard to kill. We did just see the Mile get 2 picks off, but however, they do get found out. Quite a huge stagger for the staff team, though, as Milo was definitely doing a lot of damage for their community side, so getting them off a bit late definitely helps them, so they're a bit later to coming back. We are seeing that it's a bit of a 4v5. We've got a few ults from both teams. We do have this Dominant Tracer and this Sombra ult ready to go. As for the side of the community, we have 3 ults as well from Milo, Sleepy Ducks, and Hypnos. We are seeing the ult come out from Dominant. Are we going to get a C9 here? Because we do kind of need to touch this point. Milo is going to get that kill onto B with then Hyujin getting that pick onto Kaz. We have got the Milo ult coming out. However, the EMP just managed to cancel it. What a huge EMP. Doing so much damage as well to this Malga. You just need to sustain here. However, Milo is going to find it, but Maka just managed to find Sleepy Duck. We are forced to retract just a little bit, but Milo does find him. Kaz just get this last minute touch. But it's just not enough for the team. I mean, what a fight that was.
Now that was a really good fight for the point. I say it
Yeah.
it was just very good.
I mean, it looked very lenient to the staff side, but Milo just ran it down, killing everyone in their way. I mean, I just want to shout out Maka for that huge EMP, cancelling a lot of ults there. It was very fun to see. We are seeing Jolty on fall very low, but are going to get healed from the support. Cowgirl is trying to stay alive as much as she can, but we have got the Nano come out onto Jolteon. Unfortunately, after getting the Malgo, we're not really able to find anyone. However, we do just get people handed on a little platter for Jolteon here, as we have this Mercy ult coming out. I don't really think we need the Mercy ult there personally, just purely because your Malgo's not there, yeah. But it's looking to be working, to be fair, with the huge and getting that pick onto Kaz. We have got the anti onto the Malga and the hack as well, forcing this Malga to pull back just a little bit, but Mercy is looking to stay on them. We have got the jump coming in and a huge slam, getting a pick from Milo onto Cowgirl and Sleepy Duck onto Jolteon as well. I mean, when it looked like it was going one side towards the staff, I mean, the other side is just looking to the community side is just absolutely dominating now. It's really good to see.
And it is very good to see that they're having the exact same kind of push as the staff do. Oh, but we see the staff actually touching a point with 2 ults being used. Now we have an EMP coming off from Zombra. Moira gets eliminated. Domina gets eliminated, but the Onron is going to use her ult. Onron gets 2, and that is a really good push for the staff.
Yeah.
Not staff, the community to take.
You've got 3 minutes now to push this final point. I definitely think we should see a change of the Domina. I just think this Malk is doing so much damage to you and your shield. You definitely want to look to maybe swap to something else just to combat that just a little bit. As we are seeing this team, just the community that go crazy at the moment, but Kaz is going to find a pick on Mal. However, Hypnos just get that heal. Yeah, I've got the hack onto this Malga. Will be just managed to finish off that Malga, which is a huge pick for the staff team. As it's kind of forcing all the other team into that little room, unfortunately, all getting picked off at the moment. Milo is looking to get a pick before they die, unfortunately, not able to. Kron just managed to find Kaz there, but just get picked off by Maka.
Yeah, that was a very good retake of the point over on the staff side. So right now the community side has to regroup and take over the point. We see the Malga charge in, the Malga ulting, but the EMP counteracting. But now we have a Lucio ult, and we see if they get some value out of their ults.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the EMP was definitely needed there. Same with the Lucio ult as well. Jolteon falling really low here, definitely looking to retreat to get some heals. We have got the ult come out from Jolteon, only finding this Lucio and this Mercy. I mean, when we pick off that Mercy, which they do manage to as well. What a huge ult from Jolteon. Looking to find this Malga as well. They do charge in, trying to get that pick, and they do manage to pick off Jolteon as well. And then also finding Kaz with Maka, finding Sleepy Duck. Only having the Sombra there left, we are going to try and look for them, but unfortunately, the Sombra is going to manage to get out here. It is looking again like a huge defense for the staff team.
Yeah, the staff is doing really well right now on defense, but right now they're up top. Oh, we have the Zamra leaving that, but right now it is going to be another fight onto the point, as we see with the Moira fading. And now we have the Emery killing the Zombra, but right now the Domino's on fire. Malga goes in. The Moira now ulting. Moira gets the Malga with the Mercy resin Lucio. The Lucio gets eliminated by the Domino, and now it's just going to be a cleanup for the staff.
100%. Definitely a great cleanup for the side of the staff team. And now you're sitting on 3 ults, as for the side of the community side, you only really have 2 here. But it's going to be interesting to see how they can use these ults to try and get them ahead just a little bit. I mean, 2 very good ult as well. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure if you get the EMP, you can lose your Emery ult, right?
Pretty sure if you just use your ult, like right now the Emery ulting, but we have the Domino ulting with the Emery now officially ulting. We have 2 Emerys ulting.
Oh, but it just gets
With the hack, we have we have some really good defense right now popping up from the staff.
Yeah, we are trying to keep this Sombra just for the final fight, as much as that was looking like close to the end. This is not the end just yet. Joe's is gonna find Sleepy Ducks here. With the Sombras having a little bit of a row in the back line, B is gonna look for this Sombra, which they do manage to pick him off with Milo Lane, get a pick onto Kaz. However, Joe's going to get a pick onto to Milo with the EMP coming out looking for them, and unfortunately for the community, staff do manage to take that last win, 3-2 to the staff. I mean, much closer though, right?
Yeah, that was way much closer than what we saw in like map 1 or like map 2 at the beginning. But honestly, it was a really good defense on the Talon side, and we had a really good push on the second for on the Overwatch side. But yeah, it just came down to who could do better on defense or attack, and it just became the staff winning it all.
Yeah, and I believe that is the final map, right?
Might be.
Yeah. So Kaizen, we will be carrying on with the book. However, this is it for the stream, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If any of you guys want to jump in, just send Soler just a little message or about your battle tag, right? I'm assuming Soler is getting very popular in our DMs at the moment. I have been Finny. You've had Ali as my co-caster and Soler on the cameras. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Please follow our socials and have a great night. Thank
Have a
you.
good one.